And I thought, wait a second, that's got to be a principle in life. What if I stopped looking for opportunities to make money in the markets?
The market's going to do something. Your job is not to fight it.
The market never, ever runs away. It's always there.
That personal diary of trading will make you a much better trader than...
I could be right about the direction, but wrong about the trade.
Don't focus on the monetary side.
Trying to make too much money on a trade is what I have seen killed every trader.
Your losses offer you some of the greatest insight you can find into your mistakes.
Relax, learn the process.
Candlestick pattern trading is a freaking trap.
Don't be in a rush to become a millionaire.
Let the market tell you what the market wants to tell you.
Hello guys, welcome to GwPro Trading. It's Michael here, and today we're going to be looking at flat pattern, and we're going to be looking at complex flat pattern. This setup which you oftentimes don't recognize easily. Alright, so flat patterns are some sort of corrective structures that form in either an uptrend or a downtrend. Okay, so you can have flat pattern form in an uptrend, or you can find that form in a downtrend. Okay, so in this module here, I'm going to be sharing with you also a complex flat pattern setup. Okay, and we also have different types of flat pattern. We have the regular flat, which we could also have it form in some sort of structures like this one. Okay, so you can have an A wave create, be it sort of ABC down to create an A wave. You can have a fast move up to create a B. For this one here is going to be an irregular flat, and you could have, say, C leg start forming around the 61.8, which is of this swing low right around here to the swing high right around here, and you can also have the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement area starting to form. Could also be territories which we could also actually expect to see the C leg actually complete up to the 127 Fibonacci extension of the swing from A right around here to B right around here. Okay, so we look at it down here, or we can look at it inside of this territory here, or but once price goes below to 161.8 for a C, definitely that is not a flat pattern. You don't want to be looking at the upside, or if you're looking at upside possibilities, you're going to be looking at trading this as a flat pattern. Okay, and also similar to the B wave, you're going to be looking at the origin point, which is 0 point. You're having an uptrend right up here, and at the point where price starts to create an A leg, you want to see that the B leg should not go exceeding this territory right here. Okay, so possibly what you have is whenever you have the B leg move, there's very much difference between a flat pattern and an ABC corrective wave to downside. Okay, and an ABC corrective wave to downside could also look possibly at this one right around here, and we could have an uptrend say maybe at this one we have a drop to create an A. Okay, so a B should be a shallow wave. Okay, so we could be looking at a zigzag inside of these territories here. Shallow wave, we have the extreme right around here, so we can have something of a shallow wave, and then we could also be starting to look at a possibility of a zigzag. So there's a very big, huge difference between a flat and a zigzag. Okay, a zigzag, you have the retracement of the B wave not exceeding 90%. Okay, I don't regularly find it that the zigzag should exceed 90%, okay, of retracement of 0 to A. Okay, so this is what I mean from 0 right here to A right here. For those of you that have been trading the Elliot wave concept for quite a while, and you will understand that the 0 to A retracement for a zigzag should not retrace above the 90%, which is supposed to be inside of this territory here. So possibly when you have the B wave of any kind of this structure squared up to the 100% retracement of the point that created the A wave, then you could also start looking at the possibility that you could be working out a flat structure. Okay, and we could also have similar type of flat structures. Okay, so we have this could also be an irregular flat because you have the B wave run breaking the price territories of the 0 leg, and you can also have it that you can also have C leg create inside of here. It also fits better for a running flat, and this also could also go down to the A-leg territories, which could also fit better for a running flat. Then you're looking at an expanded flat. You can have expanded flat that possibly when price breaks below these territories here, you can be working at an expanded flat up to the 1.2 some Fibonacci extension of A right around here to be right around here if you're looking to set up your Fibonacci tool. Okay, so in this model here, we're going to be looking at the flat pattern in a different way. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at the complex flat pattern with you guys, and also how to identify them in the market and how to trade them when we are right and when we are wrong. Okay, so here I picked out this chart here to share with you this example because there are so many other examples from this kind of setup here, okay, in the market, and you're going to have it that price is going to present this to you over and over again in the market, because I tell students that when you're trading the forex or any market, you want to look at patterns that repeat itself. Okay, that's what's going to give you the money. You're going to look for patterns that repeat itself, and you mix it up with candlesticks formation, and it's going to give you a huge level of success. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this one here. If you're new to this channel, I recommend that you subscribe and also smash on that notification bell on this channel so you'll be getting all the information whenever I post content such as this one. All right, so let's get started, and then let's look at some structures here which I'm looking to share with you guys. Okay, so we all know that a regular flat should be one that has an A wave and a B wave, creating, not breaking the extreme of the zero wave. Okay, so we can also have it that price could also retrace a little bit back into the structure and then continue upside. Okay, so we have here as our A, we have here as our B, and we have here our C. Okay, so what if we trade on territories? Okay, what if we trade on territories? Because this is one of the examples I want to show you, because also in the next few days I'm going to be showing you similar examples also in the market, and how I'm going to be using this to also back some huge profit and also share with you guys back in the channel. Okay, so certain pays are setting up for this kind of structures, and they are going to be wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you because this is going to be one you're going to be I'm going to be applying also in the next few days, also in my pre-market analysis, and also in the next few days to also be bagging cool pips in the market. All right, watch and then observe and then learn from it. If you have any questions, you can also drop it in the comment section, and I will be so glad to also answer you from the comment section. All right, here in this model here, we look at a possible end of a structure. Okay, we look at the possible end of a structure. This chart here is from investing.com, and I decided to split it into two. So we have one on the daily time frame, we have one on the 240, and also we have, this is H4 for you guys, for those of you that would understand the H4. This is H4 time frame, this is daily time frame. Okay, so we have a possible drop that also would have completed the end of the trend. Okay, so this would have been the end of the trend. It's a possibility that we wouldn't identify that unless possibly you would have counted the waves prior to this, and then you expected the end of the trend to actually come. So this is the start of a new trend. All right, so what I'm going to be sharing with you also here is going to be phenomenal, because we're not going to be trading the flat also just because of movements. Okay, on the candles, we're going to be trading price movements. Could also respect structures, we can also respect areas, okay, territories. Okay, so here in this model here, we're going to be looking at price territories. Okay, all right. So one of the things we could identify here, that we had what could be a start of a possible flat. I'm going to have to put up the labelings for this one here. I'm going to put up right here, and this for an electricians, you know that. Okay, let me just take this out first, and then let me share with you also from the H4. Okay, so this is the H4 of this frame. Okay, so this is the H4 of this frame. So this frame right around here is what we're going to be working on, and you can then identify that we had a possible extreme right around here. Okay, so we had an A, B right around here, and then C right around here. This also reflected with this one right here. Okay, so we have what could also possibly be an A wave, okay, right around here. So we have an A wave right around here, and we have this pushed to the upside, which is a very fast moving structure, create a B wave. Okay, create a B wave. Okay, so with the B wave inside of this area here, we're expecting to work what could also possibly be a flat, okay, because we have the extreme right around here of the zero wave, which I did speak about prior to this. And looking at this, if you're going to apply our Fibonacci tool, we will then understand, okay, where are you, Fibonacci? Okay, all right. We apply Fibonacci tool, we can then identify that price have gone up to hit the, wow, I need to, okay, let me just go ahead and change this. I think I have lots of things here, okay. I don't want to see this, I don't want to see this, so I'm looking for 127 Fibonacci extension. All right, so, okay, think, okay. Having lots of, all right, let me see. Okay, I need the 1%. All right. All right, let's go ahead and see this nicely. All right, so if we look at this chart closely, we can see that, okay. All right, so we could also identify that we've gone close to the okay, we've gone exceeding 127 Fibonacci extension. We've also gone close to 161.8, okay. We've gone close to 161.8, but just within tag that, okay. So that fits better for a flat, okay. We didn't tag that, and we have from that point on, we had that we could as well draw a price territory, okay. So when you're working out price, you don't have to work out price as a single line, okay, as a single number, be it psychological number, which a lot of traders look to work out price on, okay. A lot of traders look at working out price on 1.270, okay. You don't work out price that way, you work out price in territories, right? And I'm looking at here as a whole territory between 1.2635 to 1.2652. So this is possibly a certain range area, okay. I'm looking at price, okay. Then I know possibly a lot of you guys, or those of you that are really new in the market, would want to start to possibly look at this as a flat pattern. That's very nice to look at this as a flat pattern, because from this point right around here, we can then start looking for a C wave. So at this point right around here, we can look at C wave completion right around here, and that could also be very nice, okay. So let me just go ahead and take out the Fibonacci tool right here. All right, so we have it that we have this could also be a possible territory, which you can also be looking at seeing our possible A right around here. Remember guys, a possible B right around here, and then we could also look at possible C right around here. This is what any trader would do, okay. This is what any trader would do. This is what I did initially, okay. When I had price trading inside of these territories, this was actually what I did, okay. Then I, as a trader, as you guys know, basically when I'm looking to take my targets, I look to take my target first for a flat pattern, and I always recommend this back in the channel, that you take your very first target at the B wave, okay. Let's say we have a line structure here, and we can as well identify that price have gone up breaking this structure here, okay, breaking this structure here on the retest, and then we could also look for a trend, okay. So let's look at possible trades which we could have took, and I always recommend that you take trades with highest probabilities, okay. I would put my stop loss just low above here, and I would target the B wave first, okay. So this would have given me, this would give any trader a 3.41 risk to reward percentage, okay. Right, so this, we have it that price then hit our extreme right around here. So we have it that price hit our extreme, and we have a double B wave, okay. So what I'm going to be sharing with you also here is what you're not going to be seeing anywhere, okay. Here we have price territory that price have hit this zone once, hit it twice here. Then I started working out a trading plan that we could also be taking very first profit, okay. So I looked at this, and I did continue to make another buy right around here, okay. I made another buy right around here because I looked at price completing right here, and I made another buy right around here, and that was also on a Friday. Okay, so all was on Friday, and I took about five pips target, and that hit immediately, and I was out of the trade. All right, so on Monday, start of a new week, with price open with a gap, I was not in the trade, so I was waiting for some sort of structures here, which I did go up with a pending buy stop, and that didn't trigger. Okay, so we had price continue to move down. Okay, so what I'm going to be sharing with you also, this one here is after price moved down, rejected once, rejected twice. What I was able to identify here is another scenario. Okay, I identified another scenario that what if we could be working out a price territory for a B. All right, and that played out. And what I did was also I worked out a possibility that I should be looking for the end of the wave. Okay, so I looked at this as my possible end of the wave territories right around here, and also a little bit sliding into these territories here. So what I did was also taking a Fibonacci retracement, and I look for the best areas to look for the next long opportunities. Okay, so I'm just going to put up my Fibonacci right around here, and we have the 127 just below here. I don't like these lines right around here, so I'm going to have to take this out. I'm going to have to use one color. Oh, whoa. All right, I don't like the background color. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take it out. All right, that's very nice. And we have it that price did come close, right, to that structure there, and putting up a line right around here could also help in finding when price is actually ready to break to either the upside or to downside. So we had price break the structure right around here, and at this point right around here we had a breakout. What we're looking for is a possible retest. Okay, what we're looking for is a possible retest, and this in this model here you can identify that we could also have a flat pattern that could also create a double top for a B. Okay, so it very much fits the criteria if you have a double top for a B. Okay, but it will be wrong for you to have a double bottom as an A. All right, what I'm sharing with you is it's wrong to have a double bottom as an A, but it's very much okay to have a double top as a B because it fits the criteria for the flat structure. Okay, it fits the criteria. So a double top for a B is very much acceptable, but a double top for an A is very much unacceptable. Okay, I just want to change this to something smaller. And then looking at this whole accumulation, then we would look at possible trades which we could have also taken from this point here at the breakout, and we look for a retest, and then we could also target back the B wave. As you guys know, first target is expected to be the B wave. Okay, so the B wave territories here is going to be the very first target, and you can as well see nicely that we did tag the very first target here, which is 1:2.87 risk to reward trade, and that was a profitable trade. Okay, after that, what you want to be doing when price hits that zone, you want to be waiting for some sort of retracement areas, and this kind of retracement areas are one you should wait for the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, and then you can also start looking for some trade opportunities, and you can also put your stop loss somewhere below the 78.6. Okay, so here is another trade which I looked to take, and I put up my order right around here. Boom. Okay, so 78.6, and what I'm going to be looking to take, I'm going to be looking at taking the Fibonacci extension of the B to C. Okay, so Fibonacci extension 1 is going to be the 1-to-some Fibonacci extension. All right, let's go ahead, put that up. Okay, Fibonacci extension of 1-to-7. So here is going to be the next target right around here. Okay, so that's going to be the target we're going to be working on. Okay, so this is going to be my stop loss just somewhere below the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement right around here. All right, so we have that this is going to be a 1.273 risk to reward trade, and 161.8 Fibonacci retracement or extension rather is going to be inside of these territories, and you're going to have to capture 1:3.98 risk to reward trade. So in all this time, the Elliot wave concept gives you an advantage on opportunities to take threats in both areas. Okay, so let's just go ahead, look at what also the mistakes we did during this time and what also we have gained in that period. One of the mistakes we did was we did take some few losses right over here. So this was also minus 5%, minus 5 pips, and we also look at taking some losses around here. Okay, this was also another 15 pips stop. Okay, so we looked at 15 pips stops, but in all these times we captured massive positions in all this time. Okay, so here we captured massive 440 pips, okay, in all these times. Okay, and the next one we did capture another 635 pips. Okay, and we also did capture possibly another, we could have captured up to 700 pips. So in total we did make more than what we lost in that period. Okay, so overall this also is one of the things you also need to look at, because this is oftentimes the start of a new trend. Okay, whenever you have this much accumulation or this much complexity in the market to form a certain structures, definitely you can as well identify that could also be the start of a new trend to the upside, okay, or the downside, or in any direction, because it is mostly buyers and sellers fighting it out, or the large players fighting out, and you can see that also was the start of a new trend to the upside, and let price continue upside like that. So we did complete that structure there, extreme one, right around here. And what we could work on could also be a retracement for the next push to the upside. I hope you like this presentation. For more, if you want to see more of this, you can follow at GwPro Trading and also subscribe to this channel. You'll be getting all the information whenever I post another video. See you on the next one.